So now after going to the live demonstration of my project, I would like to discuss the architecture of my project. There are two main parts of my architecture. They are the indexing part and the searching part. I have specified all the files which are related to that particular module of the architecture. So now let's discuss the indexing part. The Lucene indexer will request to the content extraction for the indices or the data or the metadata from all the web pages in this domain, the thama.org. The content extraction will then send this request to the fetcher, which will one by one get every page, the URL of the page from the file url.txt, and it will then fetch all the web pages. Now for every web page an input stream is created and is forwarded to the content extraction module. As you can see, these are the main files involved in content extraction. Now I used Apache Tika, which will now perform content extraction from this input stream, and it will separate all the important data, all the registration information, and also the metadata related to the addresses of the meditation centers, and will forward all this data to the Lucene indexer, and the Lucene indexer will then index into the indexer. This index can now be used in the next stage, which is the searching stage. Now the searching stage, in this first the user will fill up a form requesting the type of the course, the start and end date, and he will also fill up his address and then his gender, and he submits the form. This will raise an event on submit, which will call the JavaScript function validate. The JavaScript validate function will now make an AJAX call to the servlet or the searcher servlet.java and submits a query to it. The searcher servlet will then converts this query into the Lucene search query and submit it to the searcher.java, which makes use of the Lucene searcher API, which will get all the postings which satisfies the user's query. All the unranked results is submitted to the searcher servlet, which will then submit it to the AJAX. Now the validate function will make a call to the page ranking algorithm, which will perform the actual location based page ranking. The page ranking function makes multiple calls for each meditation center to the Google Map API service. The Google Map API service then returns the driving distances between each meditation center and the user address. The location based page ranking algorithm will then sort the results based on the driving distances and return these location based rank results to the user. So this was just an overview of an architecture